Josef Pepe Bican was one of the greatest footballers of all time, yet his name remains less recognized than those of Pelé, Diego Maradona, or Lionel Messi. His incredible goal-scoring record, spanning several decades, places him at the top of football history. This biography delves into his early life, rise to fame, achievements, and legacy in football. Early life and background. Josef Bican was born on September 25, 1913, in Vienna, Austria-Hungary, now Austria. He came from a poor Czech family that had migrated to Vienna for better opportunities. Football was in his blood. His father, František Bican, was a footballer for Hertha Vienna. Unfortunately, František died at an early age due to kidney failure, leaving Josef and his family in financial hardship. Despite their struggles, young Josef showed immense talent in football from a young age. He often played barefoot in the streets of Vienna, developing exceptional ball control and agility. His natural ability caught the attention of local clubs, and by the time he was a teenager, he had begun his journey towards professional football. Early football career, Rapid Vienna and Admira Vienna. Bican started playing for Šestek, a small Viennese club, before joining Hertha Vienna, where his father had once played. However, his breakthrough came when he signed with Rapid Vienna in 1931. His time at Rapid Vienna, 1931–1935, was crucial for his development, and he quickly established himself as one of Austria's best young talents. During his 4-year stint at Rapid, Bican scored an impressive 52 goals in 49 league matches, helping the club win the Austrian Championship in 1934–35. His performances earned him a place in the Austrian national team, known as the Wunder Team, led by legendary coach Hugo Meile. After his successful spell at Rapid, he moved to Admira Vienna in 1935. There, he continued his goal-scoring heroics, netting 18 goals in 26 matches, and helping the club win 2 consecutive Austrian league titles in 1936 and 1937. International career, representing Austria, Bohemia and Moravia, and Czechoslovakia. Bican had a unique international career, playing for 3 different teams, Austria, Bohemia and Moravia, and Czechoslovakia. Austria, 1933–1936. Bican earned his first international cap for Austria in 1933. He was part of Austria's Wunder Team, which was among the best in the world at the time. He played in the 1934 FIFA World Cup, helping Austria reach the semi-finals before losing to Italy. In total, he scored 14 goals in 19 appearances for Austria. Bohemia and Moravia, 1939–1944. After moving to Czechoslovakia, Bican played for Bohemia and Moravia during World War II, scoring 12 goals in 14 matches. Czechoslovakia, 1938, 1946–1949. Following the war, Bican played for Czechoslovakia, but political conflicts limited his international career. He played 14 matches and scored 12 goals for Czechoslovakia, bringing his total international tally to 29 goals in 34 games. Stardom at Slavia Prague. In 1937, Bican made a pivotal move to Slavia Prague, the club where he would achieve legendary status. The 1930s and 1940s were the peak of his career, as he dominated European football with his exceptional goal-scoring ability. Between 1937 and 1948, Bican scored an astonishing 534 goals in 274 matches for Slavia Prague. His speed, skill, and finishing ability made him almost unstoppable. He was a prolific scorer who could use both feet and was known for his incredible pace, reportedly running 100 meters in 10.8 seconds. Bican was the top scorer in Europe 5 times, 1939–1944, a record that stood for decades. He won multiple Czechoslovak league titles and cemented his place as one of the greatest players of his time. Later career and retirement. As he aged, Bican continued playing at a high level. After leaving Slavia Prague in 1948, he played for Vitkavis, 1952–1953, Haradec Kralove, 1953–1955, and Dynamo Prague, 1956, before retiring at the age of 42. Even in his final years as a footballer, he remained a prolific scorer. His official tally stands at over 805 goals in official matches, while some records suggest he scored more than 1,500 goals, including unofficial games. Challenges and political struggles. Despite his footballing success, Bican faced difficulties due to political turmoil. After World War II, Czechoslovakia fell under communist rule, and his refusal to join the Communist Party led to his marginalization. He was excluded from the Czechoslovak national team, and his achievements were largely ignored during his later years. For decades, Bican was overlooked in discussions of football's greatest players due to Cold War politics. Unlike Pelé or Maradona, his career was not widely documented outside of Eastern Europe, contributing to his relative obscurity. Legacy and recognition. In his later years, Bican lived a quiet life, working as a coach and mentor for young footballers. It wasn't until the 1990s that his incredible achievements began receiving global recognition. In 1997, the IFS, International Federation of Football History and Statistics, recognized Bican as the most prolific goal scorer in history. In 2000, he was honored with the Golden Ball by IFS as the greatest goal scorer of the 20th century, surpassing the likes of Pelé and Romario. He remains the all-time top scorer in football history, with over 805 official goals. His name was inducted into the Czech Football Hall of Fame. Even though Bican's name may not be as famous as other footballing legends, his impact on the game is undeniable. His goal-scoring records remain among the most impressive in football history. Death and posthumous recognition. Josef Bican passed away on December 12, 2001, at the age of 88. While he spent his later years largely away from the limelight, football historians and statisticians have continued to celebrate his legacy. His story serves as a reminder that greatness isn't always defined by fame but by achievements on the pitch. To this day, Bican's records continue to be referenced whenever discussions arise about football's greatest goal scorers. Final thoughts. Josef Bican's career was nothing short of phenomenal. His incredible goal-scoring ability, athleticism, and dominance in European football make him one of the greatest players of all time. Had he played in an era with modern media coverage, his name would likely be as famous as Pelé, Maradona, or Cristiano Ronaldo.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.